Good morning, Nsppdians. My name is Mabel Obianuju and I base in Lagos. As of last year, I usually have this chest pain when it comes like this. It makes me very uncomfortable. I find it difficult to sleep, and again, I'll start feeling dizzy. Forcefully, I took myself to the hospital, and then when we got there, the doctor checked after the checkup and everything. This man shouted, the doctor shouted, and it was like, your BP is so high. I mean, how come you're walking around? The result came out, and I was diagnosed with hypertensive heart disease, HHD, and again ovarian cyst, because I was having pain here and I couldn't stand up. So but before that time, my friend used to send me Nsppd link. She might send it around 6. I'll wake up around 8 and I'll be like, it has ended. I'll tell her it has ended though. She say, why didn't you join that time? Then after that, there's another friend of mine again. She was the one that insisted. So that time the whole thing was just happening. I was really very down. When I say down, and I said I had hypertensive heart disease, my mom was crying. Everybody was scared. Then the first day I joined, it was around 7 something, and I was like, but the only thing that moved me, I don't anything. If everybody that knows me knows that if you bring up anything like, let's go and see a pastor, let's go and see Mama, I know they go. So, but that one, I don't know what happened. When I joined the link, I was expecting unnecessary, but my whole spirit, my body accepted it, my soul accepted it. I was praying and I said, wow, I started loving everything that has to do with it. Mind you, that was back in Delta State before I came to Lagos. We went to different hospitals that said, you have it, HST, take this one, take this one. We went to different hospitals in Delta State that confirmed it. And then again, when I moved to Lagos, I came to Lagos because of it. My friends said, come to Lagos. I started, like I said, I did altar of fire. I was joining every day. I would kneel, I would cry. Every time Papa say kneel down and ask God for 3 things, it's always that one thing is my 3 things that I always ask God. And you know that there was a day someone came to testify on the altar. There was this testimony, and the person said he had hypertensive heart disease and it got reversed. And that same day, Papa said every hypertensive heart disease be reversed.
There is an uncommon healing for anyone with any heart disease. Any heart disease. There's an uncommon healing. There's an uncommon healing. There's an uncommon healing.
And that day I screamed like a mad person. I called my friend. I said, did you hear that? And she said she had it too. I said, okay. Then we went to the hospital. When my result came out, the doctor said, who told you have hypertensive heart disease? Because you don't have it. Another result to say, is this my own? My friend was like, are you not supposed to be happy? Which one is this your own? I said, because I know what I'm saying. We've been to different hospitals that confirm this thing. So how come I don't have it anymore? We had to go to another hospital. Another hospital. When they checked, they didn't see anything like hypertensive heart disease. Ovarian cyst, they didn't see anything like that. Nah, man, I came back home. I started calling everybody. I called my mom. I said, this is my result. I had to go check again alone, another different hospital, and they confirmed it. They said there is nothing like that. Who told you? Nah. That was when I screamed. I said, EL-ROI, you are indeed the God that sees me. Enough, man, go. Pastor Jerry, God bless you. Aye. From Monday to Friday, then there's another one, there's Sunday, there's where will the oil dry up and go to? It's about the oil, sorry to say. Man, I'm worried about how dry it. The oil on your head, Pastor Jerry, is not dry. It can never dry. I just want to say thank you. God bless you, give you more strength. In Jesus' name. What God cannot do does not exist. We pray on your shoe.
My name is Tony Wakile. In 2015, my first daughter introduced me to Pastor Jerry's church. When I came in, everybody was jumping, and I said, what kind of church is this now? Look, in fact, simply put, I didn't take them serious. I just managed to stay. He conducted their wedding on that day, and I was so uninterested that my place for the wedding certificate was signed up by one of my schoolmates who is a lecturer in Oma. I said, I don't care. Then again, she was diagnosed of hormonal imbalance. They said she cannot give birth, this and that. I said, the person that did the diagnosis was my classmate. I don't believe he could tell us. When the result was presented to her, she took the result and thought, said, Daddy, this is not for me. And surprisingly, today, she's a mother to both male and female. Presently, she's living in the UK with her husband. That's number one. Then number two, for over 40-something years, I was trying to develop a personal property where I live. They started all the way from Lagos in Victoria Island. After all the struggle and fight and all that, I gave up for directly opposite Abraham Adesanya housing estate. I gave up. Then finally, when I was a student in my second year, I contacted an STD, sexually transmitted disease. After all the injections and treatment and this and that, there was no improvement. Every morning I feel as if somebody is using pin to puncture my private part. My friend, of course, kept on treating me, himself and his team of doctors. I said, okay. Then in 2021, I made up my mind. I started attending Pastor Jerry's prayers seriously. Every time I finish praying, I would just take the Holy Communion, go into the toilet, and then rub it on my private part. I did that. Could you believe that in less than 90 days, the whole thing stopped by itself? And all the tests, in fact, unfortunately, I don't have the papers here, but I've told them that I'm going to forward them. All the tests said nothing again. And of a truth, I'm not feeling that pain again. Pastor Jerry, one, of a truth, you are one of the prophets of the end time. Number two, let me apologize for taking you for granted and saying that, look, these guys should do whatever they are doing fast so that I'll go to where I'm going. So that is my testimony. There are other ones, but let me give others their own chance. I'll see you come back.
My name is Felicia Irebu. I'm making this video from the UK. It's a day of excitement. It's a day of happiness. May 2025, I woke up with pain in my stomach. Went to the doctor, was referred for endoscopy, was diagnosed of type 4N1 MO polydifferentiated adenocarcinoma of signet ring cell morphology. I was not moved. I was brave and I was strong. I rejected the diagnosis immediately there and there. I call it the disease of Egyptian. And I said that the Egyptian that I saw before, I will not see again. I said, even if it's whatever they are saying it is it not this thing that Pastor Jerry deals with every day on the altar? I have been on the altar of fire since the year 2024. I was not moved. I was very, very sure that by the time I go back again, that they saw before, they will not see again. I kept going back, asking the oncologist to check, because Pastor Jerry will just make a declaration on the 4th of July 2025 at exactly 7:46 a.m. in the morning. Pastor Jerry said, gastroadenocarcinoma be reversed.
As I see, I read gastric adenocarcinoma. If you want the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is alive. Oh, you know, so let it be reversed.
On the 11th of the 7th, 2025, 07:46, Pastor Jerry again mentioned signet
cell cancer. Signet cell cancer. If you want the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is alive. Oh, you know, so let it be reversed.
On the 10th of the 11th, 2025, 07:50, again, Pastor Jerry mentioned again, signet cell carcinoma be reversed.
Signet cell cancer. Signet cell cancer. The devil is alive. We are now so let it be reversed.
On the 2nd of January 2026, 7:46 a.m., cancer of the stomach be reversed.
Cancer of the stomach. Cancer of the stomach. If you want the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is alive. I don't let it be reversed.
On each occasion when I receive this declaration, I will go to the oncologist and then I will ask them to check Pastor Jerry. I am giving this testimony in a day that I am so happy, because I have purpose in my heart that I will do this testimony as soon as I get the clearance from the oncologist. I thank God who has done that for me. The first part of this video was done in the hospital when the doctor declared me cancer-free. When the oncologist said, you can go, you have been declared cancer-free, and I am now discharging you from my care. I just could not wait, but just to do the video. This is me now. I'm at home. I am well. I am healthy. I can continue with my life, doing everything that I used to do before. I give all the glory to EL-ROI. It was a journey, but I got my strength from this altar of fire. EL-ROI has terminated the terminal disease that came to terminate me. I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I felt like I should roll on the floor. I should jump up. I don't know how to say it. To me, it's like a dream, but I give God all the thanks because nothing missing, nothing broken. Pastor Jerry, God bless you really good. Thank you. Thank you. What God cannot do does not exist. We dey pray, He dey show.
What God cannot do does not exist. I am that woman the Lord has shown great mercy. My name is Nsppd Alex. I'm testifying from Lagos, Nigeria. I am here to appreciate the God on this altar for breaking the yoke of 17 years barrenness in my life and family. I married 2009. Between 2009 and 2013, I've had 2 stillbirths and 1 miscarriage with serious complications that almost took my life, but mercy said no. And that was the beginning of my problem. Thank God for a friend who introduced me to the altar. Still I'm born, may God bless you abundantly. She did not only introduce me to the altar, she always made sure that I join this altar in every special program. Fast forward to 2025 Lagos Prayer Conference. Myself and my husband, we were live on that program that night. We cried, we danced, we prayed like never before. Barely 1 month after the Lagos Prayer Conference, precisely 19th of March 2025, when one woman gave a testimony of how God broke the yoke of barrenness in her life after several stillbirths and other complications, that she was able to leave the hospital for the very first time with a living baby. Immediately I had, because it's a similar case with mine, I had that testimony. I keyed into that testimony and I prayed along with that testimony. 2 weeks after that testimony, I tested positive to pregnancy again after a long time, and the devil came, reminding me that it's not by testing positive that after all, those years in the past you tested positive, but how did it end? Right there and then, I shunned the devil and I told him that it's not when I'm on this altar. That God on this altar will not allow that one to happen again. That those years were years of ignorance that the Lord has overlooked. That it can't happen again. The journey began. Every morning on the altar, day in, day out, the word of prophecy, word of wisdom, word of knowledge kept coming. Papa kept declaring that what you are afraid of will not happen.
I don't know what the Lord said I should say it to you again. By the mercies of God, what you are afraid of will not happen.
That afflictions will not arise the second time.
I don't know who you are about to say it, the Lord. Affliction will not arise the second time.
That what you have thanked God for, you will not.
What you have thanked God about, you will not cry over it.
It kept coming and I kept praying with those word of wisdom and prophecy. Then came 5th of June 2025, the one that broke the camel's back came. That morning on the altar, Papa said, you see this one you are carrying? Yes, I mean you. This one you are carrying, you will not miscarry.
Somebody hear me. You see this one you're carrying? You see this baby you are carrying? You will not miscarry your baby. You will not miscarry your baby. You will not miscarry your baby. This baby will not die in your world.
Right there and then I knew that was my word. I held on to it and I prayed angrily with it that morning. Now after the morning prayer that morning, my friend screen recorded it and sent to me, and I prayed along with that prophecy morning, afternoon, night till the day of my delivery. Then on 11th of November 2025, this great God that can be trusted terminated and broke that yoke of laboring without result in my life and family. And for the very first time in 17 years, I was discharged from the hospital with a living baby. And I am here today on this altar to return all glory to this great God, the Jehovah Overdue, with my son Chinemezue, Martin, Alex, Ezenwanne, to return all glory to God, the Jehovah Overdue, the protocol breaker, the I am that I am, he that knows the end of the journey from the very beginning. He is the God that sees us, our EL-ROI, the God of our journey, the impossibility specialist, specialist. He is the God that can give children alone. He is the God who has proven to the world that I am not a witch. He is the God who has proven to the world indeed that I don't eat children in my womb. I have come to return all glory to him, to say thank you, Baba, and to you, Papa. May the oil on your head never run dry. Papa, thank you for allowing God to use you. Thank you for teaching us how to pray, praying our way into our miracle. Thank you, Papa. What God cannot do does not exist.
Celebrate the Roy! 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 Celebrate the Lord! Give the Lord a loud shout!